Hey guys, Juice here. I am here to film a new video for you guys today. Today I am filming my November book haul. These are all the books that I got in the month. These are all the books that I got in the month of November. I did went book shopping with my friend Taylor during the month, so that should have been in my book shopping vlog. Which I'll leave down below. It's like an hour long, so sorry it was such a long video for me, but I just didn't know how to break that up. I got some ARCs here, I got some collector's edition, a lot of paperbacks, and a lot of new releases. So I'm going to start off with my first book in this stack. These are in no particular order. Some of these I've read, I think. Let me see. Yeah, two of these I've read. Only two of these. I thought I read more of these for some reason. But the first book I have to show off today is You Have a Match by Emma Lord. This is the next novel from Emma Lord, who's the author of Tweet Cute, which I read earlier this year and absolutely loved it. I think I give it like 4 out of 5 stars or 5 stars. I can't remember exactly. I'll have to look back at my wrap up. But I am so excited for this one. It's my first physical ARC that I got from a publishing company. It says, from the beloved author of Tweet Cute comes Emma Lord's next novel of family, friendship, romance, and sisterhood. And so that just sounds amazing. This cover is just so adorable. Honestly, I can't wait to read this. I am reading it this week and a reading vlog for you guys coming up because I'm going to do my very first readathon reading vlog. Hopefully you guys will like that. I'm doing the Tis the Season-a-thon, which will be my next video that I'm making after this one today, because Tis the Season-a-thon is on the 30th. So You Have a Match doesn't come out till January 2021, so hopefully I will be able to get a review out for you guys. Also, if you notice a couple things, my bookshelves have changed back to rainbow. I got a haircut, and I think that's it about the changes. And I also want to say happy Thanksgiving to all those who celebrate Thanksgiving today. Thank you so much for subscribing to me and just watching my videos and commenting on them. I really appreciate it. Enough with the sob story. Let's move on to the next book. The next book is also on my Tis the Season-a-thon TBR, and that is In a Holidays by Christina Lauren. This is Christina Lauren's newest novel. I'm really excited for this. I've read a lot of Christina Lauren's books in the past, and I really enjoyed them. I've been listening to them via audiobook, so I might do the same with this one if I can get my hands on the audiobook. This is a Christmas story, obviously. It says, one Christmas wish, 2 brothers, and a lifetime of hope are on the line. For hapless Maylin Jones, In a Holidays, the quintessential, that's a hard word to say, romantic holiday novel by Christina Lauren, the New York Times bestselling authors of The Unhoneymooners. I'm real excited for this. I know nothing really much about this one. Just know that I needed this, not needed, but like I wanted to get my hands on this book for Tis the Season-a-thon as well, because this is a group book. So I will be reading this for December, and I'm real excited because obviously December is like the holiday season. So I'm super excited to read this. Know nothing much about this one either, so I'm just happy to have this in my collection. Then next book I have is The Magic Misfits by Neil Patrick Harris. This is a new middle grade book by Neil Patrick Harris. This book has been out for quite a while, and I keep seeing it at my local Target and Barnes & Noble, and every time I see it, I'm like, do I want to buy you? Do I not want to buy you? So, not this time around when I went with my friend Taylor, but I bought this off of Amazon, and funny thing about this, I have 2 copies of this book now, so I thought my package was lost, which it was lost. It said it was delivered in my mailbox, so I went the day it was delivered and checked to see if it was in my mailbox. There was nothing. And then I checked my front door step, and see if it was there by chance, and it wasn't. And then a couple days ago, actually, one of our neighbors, not in our cul-de-sac, but like a few cul-de-sacs up, they had it in their mailbox. So I was like, well, I have 2 copies of the same book now. So I am giving one of these copies to my friend Taylor. So Taylor, I hope you love this cover, and I can't wait to buddy read this with you. This one I hear, it's like the new Harry Potter for middle grade is what I hear. It says, when street magician Carter runs away, he never expects to find friends and magic in a sleepy New England town. But like any good trick, things changes instantly as greedy BB Bozo and his crew of crooked cranes arrive to steal anything and everything they could get their sticky fingers on. Oh, sounds really amazing. I will be reading summaries of most of the books with the exception of the sequels, obviously, because I don't want to display those for you guys. But yeah, that's all I know about this one, and I'm real excited to read this one as well, and I just hope it's a good middle grade, since I've been reading a lot of middle grades this month, as you can tell. The next book I have is actually my graphic novel, and that is The Mortal Instruments Graphic Novel Volume 4 by Cassandra Clare and art done by Cassandra Jean. This is the 4th installment in the series. I'm not sure how many they're going to have in this series of graphic novel, but I am currently rereading Volume 1 for this reading vlog that I'm doing, the Thanksgiving reading vlog that I'm making right now, which should hopefully be up after this video. So I haven't read this one yet, but I'm real excited to dive back into this world. I'm loving my reread of the first volume, so I will definitely be finishing the first volume today, and then moving on to 2, and then 3, and then finally getting around to 4, and then hopefully all 4 of these volumes I will talk about in my November wrap-up, because as you can tell, I read a lot this month. This is just set in the Mortal Instrument world, following Clary and Simon on their many adventures that they have. And yeah, I don't want to say much about this one because this is one of the sequels that I have for this book haul. I almost forgot what video I was making. Going on to the next book is a very small book, but I hear nothing but amazing things about this book. My friend Sammy, who's in my 25 and 10 group chat, recommended this to me multiple times, and also Reagan from Peruse Project recommended this to me multiple times as well. So I was like, let me just bite the bullet. And plus, this was only like $8.99 at Barnes & Noble, and that is The Thief by Megan Welland Turner, I believe is her name. This cover looks amazing. I can't wait to read this. This is narrated by one of my favorite narrators, Steve West, and I am just looking forward to devouring this book. I think this is a 6-book series, if I'm not mistaken, but I am just really excited to start a new fantasy trilogy, or not trilogy, a fantasy series, and hopefully I would love this one as much as I love the last fantasy series that Reagan have recommended to me. So know nothing about this, just know it's very popular, and I got it for like $8 at Barnes & Noble, which I would take. On to the next book is my very first collector's edition, no, second collector's edition of a favorite book series of mine, and that is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. This is the Fairy Loot exclusive edition, and look at these sprayed edges, like the roots or branches, whatever you want to call those. And it's just like the whole thing is pretty. The one thing I'm annoyed about though is that it has this stupid Netflix sticker on here. I really hate stickers. I literally, if there's stickers on my books, I give them to my sister because my sister is pretty good at taking them off, unlike me. But I am real excited to have this in my collection. I have already read this one. I mean, just look at this. This is so worth the $40 that I spent on it. So yeah, I'm real happy to have this. I hope they do something for Siege and Storm. Is that the second one, I believe? Yeah, Siege and Storm. I had it over here on my blue shelves. But yeah, I'm real happy to have this, and thank you so much, Fairy Loot. I'm so happy you were able to do something with this series, and yeah, it's one of my favorite series. If you still haven't read the series yet, what are you doing? Go buy your copy and read it before the show comes out. The next book I have is a sequel, and that is A Tale of Witchcraft by Chris Colfer. This is a new middle grade novel from Chris Colfer. And he's, if you don't know him, he played Kurt Hummel on Glee, which was one of my all-time favorite TV shows. So I love to support my favorite actors. And he is an author of the Land of Stories series, which I have the first book. I just covered it up. The first book, the first book is right here. This is the first book in the Land of Stories series. I love this. There's 6 books out in this one. There's only 2 books out in this one. I've read the first book this month already, so I will be reading book 2 in December, and I'm hoping I will love book 2 as much as I loved book 1. I will put that back after this video. But yeah, this is the sequel, so all I know is that we pick up right where we left off, and I just know I will want to be back in this world immediately because there was a little cliffhanger in book 2. The next book I got at Barnes & Noble with my friend Taylor, and that is Broken Wish by Julie C. Dow. This is the part of the Mirror series. This is going to be a 4-book series, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 4-book series starting with Julie C. Dow's novel. There's 4 different authors to this series, so that's why me and Taylor wanted to pick this up. And also we were just in the bookstore for like an hour, almost 2 hours, I think, because we were just trying to figure out what we wanted to buddy read in 2021. And we decided to go with this one and another book that I will show off soon. This cover is just really pretty. I love it. And it's very shiny too. So this follows, I don't know what this follows. I think it says The Mirror Broken Wish marks the first book in an innovative young adult series written by Julie C. Dow, Donia Clayton, J.C. Crevents, and L.L. McKinney. Follows one family over several generations and the curse that plagues it. Welcome to the start of welcome to a new sort of fairy tale. And it says Germany 1865. We were sold by like the very new fairy tale aspect and by the historical fiction setting, and that is written by multiple authors instead of just one, so we were really excited about that. And I've already talked about this in that reading vlog, which I will also leave down below in the description. So yeah, that's all I have to say for this one. My next book that I actually got this, I think back in September or October. I just forgot to show this off in those 2 book hauls, and that is Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas. Ignore this part right here. My dog was very hungry, and he decided to chew on my book. And of course, he had to chew on one of my new books, which I was pretty mad about. But like, it's barely noticeable on camera, so I'm like okay with it. Cemetery Boys, I hear nothing but amazing things. This is a male-male romance novel. The spirit space was screwed up with tight in a grimace. His fingers knotted into the material of his... Yeah. Yeldo has summoned a ghost, and now he can't get rid of him. When his traditional Latinx family has problems accepting his gender, becomes determined to prove himself a real brujo. Whatever a brujo is. I would have to look at that up. I know this is own voices for the Latinx community and for the LGBT community. So I love reading books with LGBT characters in it. And I've been hearing nothing but amazing things about this. Not only after when the book is released, but like before the book was released, everyone had arcs of this. And I was just like, why can't I get an arc? It sounds really good. So I will be reading this sometimes in 2021 because I don't have room in my December TBR, which I hope you guys will like because I really am excited to talk about my December TBR. And then the next book I have is These Vengeful Hearts by Catherine Lauren. This is the second book that my friend Taylor and I are going to buddy read in 2021. Taylor described this as Mean Girls Clicks meets Alice in Wonderland. This deals with the Queen of Hearts, and if you know me and Taylor, we love anything to do with the Queen of Hearts. So it was actually, I didn't realize like this was a Queen of Hearts retelling, or whatever you can say. Oh, you're so loud, truck. Um, but this is a like a retelling of Queen of Hearts, so we're really excited about that. The last kind of like Queen of Hearts retelling we read was Blood of Wonderland by Colleen Oakes. That whole series, I forgot what the first book was called, but we love the Queen of Hearts series by Colleen Oakes. But yeah, we definitely can't wait to read this. I hope this is as amazing as Taylor makes it sound. And then the next couple books that I have, I only have 4 books left for this book haul. These are the 4 books that I have to talk about. And one of these I got on a very good deal off on Amazon, and that is Salon, Gabby Breaks the Universe by Carlos Hernandez. I've already read this book, so that's why I had to grab it from my red shelf instead of my TBR shelf. I read this back in July or August, I think. I actually reread this year because the sequel is coming out, and I was really hoping to get my hands on this physical copy and then read the sequel, but that didn't happen until this month. So in December, I will be buying the sequel, hopefully, and I will be getting around to finishing up this series because that's the theme for my December TBR. And I am just excited. I won't be rereading this because like I still remember what happened in here, but this is part of the Rick Ryan and Presents imprint. I totally forgot to say that, but this is just like one of my favorites from his imprint, and I just hope I really love the sequel as much as I love the first one. Also on Amazon, this was $8 for a hardcover when this is normally like $17. I'm like, $8? Yes. That's why I grabbed a physical copy. Plus, it was in its original cover too. So we don't like cover changes on this channel, but I had to grab it because it was only $8. The next book, or the last 3 books I have to talk about are November new releases, and that first one is a sequel, and that is, if I can grab it, The Camelot Material by Kirsten White. This book is just so pretty. It matches with the Guinevere Deception. I forgot how to say the first word in that title. I read that book back in like January or February of this year, and I really loved it. I think I give it 4 stars, so I immediately pre-ordered this book, and I've been waiting like all year for this book to come out. This is a bit thicker than book 1 was, and it's pretty. I think it's prettier than book 1 because look at that. I love the teal and the orange and the red. Perfect for like fall color vibes, if you know what I mean. This is a sequel, so I can't really talk much about this one. Just know this picks up right where we left off in book 1. And then the second to last book that I have for this book haul is Instant Karma by Marissa Meyer. This is Marissa Meyer's first contemporary romance novel. I'm so excited to read this one as well. That's just the word of this book haul, I guess. I know nothing about this except it's a romance. It's a contemporary novel by one of my favorite authors. I love Marissa Meyer. I own all of her books. I don't know where they are at the moment because I just redid my whole bookshelf. But I would say they're right here, but I just forgot that I rearranged my whole bookshelves. But yeah, it says, is it love, hate, or fate on the top? I hear mixed reviews about this one already, so I'm kind of scared to read this one, but I am going to be reading this with my friend Lori in the month of December, I think for 'Tis the Season-a-thon, so we'll see what happens in December, but I just can't wait to read this. It's a new book by Marissa Meyer, and I will 100% support her all the time. The next book, the final book in this book haul, is one of my most anticipated reads of the whole year. This one I first heard about through, I think, Reagan as well, from Peruse Project, and that is These Violent Delights by Chloe Kong. This is, like, listen to the summary. 1920s Shanghai Romeo and Juliet retelling. Like, that's all I needed to know. This one I am supposed to read with one of my friends from over on Twitter, but she hasn't been feeling good lately, so she said that she wouldn't be able to get caught up. I did started this. I'm not really that far in myself, but like I'm a few chapters into this book, so I'm real excited that I was able to get this super early in the month from Book of the Month. So yeah, I'm real happy that I have this in my hands now. It's also in the number 3 slot on the New York Times bestseller, I think, which is really amazing for a debut author. But yeah, this is Own Voices novel as well, and like I said, it's a debut novel, and it's fantasy, all things I love, and it's a Romeo and Juliet retelling, another thing I love. But yeah, and it's quite big, so I'm nervous to read this one, but hopefully I will love this as much as I think I will. But I just been hearing nothing but amazing things about this book, and we leave this video off on a positive note. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry if you heard like the trucks outside. Today is a Thursday, and Thursdays are trash and recycling day. Also, it's Thanksgiving, so if you heard all the yelling down out in my room, it's because we've been cooking a lot this whole morning. So I'm gonna go, because I gotta go cook my dessert that I'm making for my family. I'm real excited, and maybe I'll vlog that and put it in my reading vlog for Thanksgiving. I just thought of that right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you read any of these books, let me know which one of these you read, which one of these you think I should read next, because I'm almost finished with my current read. And I'll talk to you guys later down in the comments below. While you're down there, check out the description box for my social media links. I'll leave all my social media down below. Also, while you're down there, please give me a big thumbs up, or 2 thumbs up if you can. And I'll talk to you guys later. Also, hit that subscribe button and the notification button so you don't miss any new videos coming from me soon, because I will be posting a lot of videos in the month of December, and I'm really excited. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or night, and I'll talk to you guys later down in the comments. Bye!